What? Find Amanda? What the fuck is going on? Guys, I have literally just jumped back into this game after having not played for a week, and I loaded up my save file, and this is exactly where it put me. And I'm extremely confused because I thought we got Connor frickin' killed, guys. Welcome back to Detroit Become Human. I was preparing a big-ass speech about how we were really screwing up in this game so far because, honestly, I thought we had gotten 2 of our main characters killed already, but Markus came back in the last video. He's still alive. And now here I am with Connor with some kind of objective to find Amanda. I don't even know who the hell Amanda is. Or why Connor's alive. Or why I'm in this really heavenly looking place. This suspiciously serene, beautiful, calm, and heavenly type place. Am I in robot heaven, guys? That's the only explanation I have for what's going on right now. I don't really see many objectives either, except for something maybe up here? I don't know if this is Amanda. Let's go take a look. Yeah, get out of my way, birds. Step on your asses with my robot boots. You don't want none of that.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed.
What?
It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It will be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Oh man, I thought a lot of things. We'll go with this.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's alright. He comes off as a little rough, but he's not too bad.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Why am I answering these? Is this like my programming?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
Wow.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Robo Connor is in distress. Look for Lieutenant Anderson. Okay. Wow, this is a really interesting turn, guys. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy about this. So we get a second chance with Connor. And I really like that they use the phrase socially challenged to describe Hank. That's pretty good. It describes a lot of people. Chief among them, me. Socially challenged is just about right. I kind of like Lieutenant Anderson, guys. He seems like one of the only characters in this story who's not, like, an extreme archetype. He's kind of middle of the road, you know? He's a little rough around the edges. He's kind of a dick. But I got the sense from him that he did care about being a good detective. He wants to generally do the right thing, even if he's kind of an a-hole about it. I like that. A lot of the characters in this game have either been, like, extremely good-hearted and kind-souled, or just, like, the dregs of society, just unbelievable dickheads. And I hope that there's a little bit more nuance to the characters as we proceed here. But anyway, don't cross the line. Okay, let's talk to this nice lady here.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Thank you, nice robot lady. Okay, guys. Deviancy is going up and up and up across androids all across the world. But Connor is the most advanced model. He does seem like he has his shit together, but I have to wonder what's going to happen when Connor goes deviant. You know it's going to happen at some point. What happens when the Watchman becomes the Watched? Is it? No, that's not how that phrase goes, but I think it makes sense the way I said it.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Man, we've even got androids working as cops. Like actual beat cops, not the specialized investigation units like Connor is. Alright. I couldn't even tell which desk she was pointing to with the camera angle in that cutscene. Maybe let's talk to some of these dudes around here. What's this? We got stuff we can look at. Oh, we found it right here.
Excuse me.
I guess I'm committed to this
Do you know
now.
what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Well, what if I want to go look around and do other things first? I can't. I'm committed to this now. Explore new office? Yes. Yes, thank you. That is exactly what I want to do, actually. Examine his desk. Explore police station. Okay. Let's see if we can't talk to some of these people. Captain Fowler is unavailable now. That's too bad. Jumping the gun a little bit there. Probably not even supposed to know who that dude is. Whoa. Detroit today. The 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. UN warns of World War III. President Warren at 33% approval. Oh, fuck him then. Or her. I think the president's a female in this story. The 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical of purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's bestsellers, but is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's Child's Play. It's the stress-free solution for career-orientated parents. I think it's supposed to be oriented. Those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad deal. Get all the bad stuff out of the way with having kids and just have a little slave you can make do all the yard work. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids his dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $35,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. That's pretty clever. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. Huh. Oh, next. Is there a next after that? Ivanov says, "Niet." Russian president responds to Warren's warning. CyberLife's world's first trillion-dollar company. Global population reaches 10 billion. Okay, so what are they talking about with the population problem? If the world's at 10 billion people, that's too many people. We already have too many people in 2018. There's like 7 billion people in the world, and it's too many. Stop having kids. Just Everybody stop having kids for like 5-10 years. It's the best thing we can do for this planet. Okay. Russian president responds to Warren's warning. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber-rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. The conflict shows no signs of abating. This seems a little, let's say on the nose of our current political climate here in the US of A as well. I doubt that was an accident. Very, very interesting. Well, let's see here, guys. I guess we don't really want to go back that way. I want to try and talk to some of these people on the periphery here. I think a lot of them are just eye candy. Meant to fill in the environment. Can't really interact with them. Got a whole lineup of androids over here. Can I stay in the lineup? I want to be number 7. Lucky number 7. Frame rate's kind of taking a dump in this area too. Actually. Okay, that's where we came in from, not the other side, like I originally thought. And here's a break room.
Shit. Look at that. A fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place.
Yeah, let's talk to this guy, because that seems rewarding.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. Model, are you?
Yeah, I'll play ball.
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
See, this is actually a really hard choice for me, and I'll explain why in a little bit, but I guess I'll do it.
Do yourself a favor. Stay out of my way.
But I brought your coffee. Don't you want your coffee? I thought you wanted the coffee. Robo Connor does not understand.
That CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
Okay. Yeah, so a little choice like that comes down to like the age-old problem I always have in these games, guys. When we have a lot of choice over our actions and our dialogue, I can never, ever figure out if I want to play the game the way I would play the game, like me, myself, the long couch, like if I want to do what I would do in that situation, or if I want to try and role-play what I think the character would do in that situation. And I think in a game like this, where we're in control of multiple characters, it's probably best to kind of try to role-play and make, like, quote-unquote realistic choices to kind of, like, help move the story along. Because, like, in that specific scenario that we just played out, I do think that Connor would have just gotten the coffee. Like, he's an android, he doesn't care about being called a dipshit. Like, whatever, he's just gonna do what he can to please people, as long as he doesn't break any of his protocols, right? Me, I wanted to tell that guy to go fuck himself, and then I wanted to shove my robot foot up his ass. But that wouldn't have led to anything good, most likely, and it wouldn't have made a whole lot of sense in the story. So I think that's how I'm going to try to do things. I probably haven't been doing a great job of that up until now. But I'll try and keep it in mind going forward, I guess. Ooh, a unisex bathroom. Do I dare? I dare. What's going on in here? Lieutenant Anderson? Lieutenant Anderson? Are you okay? You're not stuck in here with some kind of horrible affliction, are you? Let me just examine myself. As all life forms are wont to do. You know, guys, if you go by that age-old test of using a being's own recognizance of its own self, then androids are very much like... They very much qualify as being conscious and alive, because they can certainly look at themselves in the mirror and know that they're examining themselves, right? A lot of animals can't do that.
What? What are you looking at?
You?
Hey, fuck you.
Okay. Get mad at me because you're in jail, dipshit. Wait, can I actually go in there? Oh, I thought it was going to let me scan my hand right there. I feel like I'm maybe going to run into this guy at some point. Like, I can't see his face right now, but he's going to be somebody I know or somebody important. Alright, I think we've about exhausted all our options around here, guys. Let's wait for Lieutenant Anderson. Clancy Brown.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office!
Enter and listen in. Yeah. We've already explored. We need to get a move on this investigation, I feel.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Excellent. File?
I would like to start reviewing the case files. Can you tell me where I
Talk to Hank. Close the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Just can't catch a break, guys. Nobody wants to talk to me. I do have to admit, I feel a little bit sad being a different Connor. I'm really, really sad that I got the first one killed, guys. I don't even feel like the same character. Even though, like, Ooh. New Connor? Let's try this.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Partners, positive.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
I don't know what's going to break this guy.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
Come on, man, I'm trying here. Give me something. Give me anything.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Oh. I'm kind of surprised that he wants me right across from him. Now, I do feel like we have missed something on our objective list. Looking around, I see my desk. And I see this thing over here, which we've already read. So I kind of wish that they would unhighlight that. This is the same thing, right? It's right where we read it before. It's not a new thing. If it'd let me get anywhere close to it, I would confirm this. Yeah, it's the same damn thing. Yeah, okay. Let me walk a little bit further over this way, guys, and just double check. Yeah. Either it's going to fill in as we keep going, or it's something we've missed already, so no point stressing over it. Alright, let's get to work here. Fowler hours start working. Let's talk.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
That was ominous.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
It's not really what I was going for there, but okay.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Awesome. Let's dive in. Whoa, that was a cool effect. Alright, so looking at a missing guy. Victim's name is Gordon Lopez. Involving Android, yes. Okay. The plaintiff reports that he left his Android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the Android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The Android may have left the home without being ordered to. What a douche. Case reference attack, Charles Bell. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV500 number 234-777-821 model Android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the Android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The Android remains at large. Another attack, Sarah Cornwall. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her Android, an AP700, blah 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 model. The Android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Not a lot of details on that one. Scan all files? Why did that just pop up? Disappearance, victim Floyd Mills. The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android, model WR400. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Well, that's an open and shut case right there. Alright, attempted murder. Victim Leo Manfred. Oh no. Leo Manfred was found unconscious in the home of his father, Carl Manfred. The latter's witness statement attests to an altercation between his son and the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Or so they think. They're going to be surprised when Markus shows back up. And here we go. Case reference aggression. Victim Todd Williams. Yeah, Todd was the victim. The plaintiff claims he was violently attacked by his domestic android, an AX400 model. The android had just returned from being repaired the previous day and had shown signs of aggression in the past. Yeah, see, that right there just has to make you question the information in all of these files, because you know that this one's total bullshit, right? And that is the last one. Okay, let's scan all the files.
"243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation."
Seems pretty coincidental that he would just hone in on Kara's case like that. Alright, we're gonna try and be professional.
"I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional."
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Because I do not have the necessary parts.
"I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working."
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. And things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do differently in order to not make that guy hate me, guys. Look at that. Hank is mad. That's the second to last thing that's going to happen, and you can't avoid it. He's always going to be mad. Well, we ended up getting a lead. I don't know what the other option is there. Could be something equally good. Could be nothing, I guess. Find Amanda, talk with Amanda. There's 2 other options other than talking with Amanda. In the Zen Garden, that was the name of that place. Find Lieutenant Anderson, wait for Hank. A lot of different things we could have done there. But they all lead to talking to Hank. So not a lot of variation in this one, but yeah, I feel like that was mainly just set up for some stuff that's coming, because you know that all of these stories are going to converge very soon. And by the way, I haven't really checked this out, but if we hit triangle to look at world stats, oh, that's kind of cool. We can see like how many people did the things that we did, made the choices we made, all across the world. 99% of people decided to explore the station, but only 34% of people talked with Gavin. I wonder what that was about. Was Gavin the dude in the prison cell who got all pissed off at us? Read robotic parenting. 74% of people followed Hank into the office. And looks like 98% of people ended with Hank got a lead. So I don't know what this other option would have been, but it's not a thing that happens for a lot of people. So I guess we don't have to worry about it all that much.